Howdy fellas. Well, the weather's cool, the leaves are changing, and that means one thing: the hunting season's just around the corner. The juvenile season starts here in Tennessee this Saturday, the 26th of October, and runs through Sunday, the 27th. And then 2 weeks after that's muzzleloading season, so it's time to start thinking about getting ready. When we think about transporting powder, I know what comes to mind to me is the powder horn. This is a small priming type horn that would be excellent for a day of squirrel hunting. It doesn't carry a lot of powder, but you don't need a lot of powder. Now the long hunters and the mountain men would probably carry a much larger horn because they could be away from their camp or their base of supplies for several days. But you might not want something like this flopping around on your side. So you could think about using something like a powder flask. This is a little 2.5 ounce flask with a spring valve on top of it, and you're thinking, well, that's not much powder. But when you do the math, 7,000 grains in a pound and 16 ounces to the pound, that's 437.5 grains per ounce, or about 800 and some odd grains for the whole thing. And if you're using something like a 40, that equates out to about 21 shots, and even with something like a 50 at 65 grains, you still have about 13 shots. So that would be plenty for a day of hunting. And if that's not enough for you, they make them even bigger. I think this one's it's either 5 or 6 ounce flask. So you can just drop that down into your possible bag or whatever kind of pouch you're using to transport your reloading supplies for your muzzleloader. So it's something to think about, and be sure to get your guns ready. Don't wait till the last minute like I see every year. Hope you have a good hunting season. Thank you for watching. Keep your powder dry. Mind the top knot, Pilgrim.